to be boring. Yeah, yeah. Tell me you ready, Mel, are you ready to spit for the ladies to keep it nasty, dark and petty? If you would pick me, then you might find this upsetting. You say that you're ready, well the joke's on you. Get it?
Hi, we're back. We're here.
And we're queer.
Are we?
I'm trying.
Hey,
Hell. Hey y'all, we're back.
Hi guys.
And I don't know why, just saying we're here, you just have to say we're queer. Like God is good all the time. You kind of got to say
All the
both.
time, yeah.
It kind of goes
No,
together.
I get it. Yeah.
No matter my situation.
I remember I told one of my coworkers once that I was bisexual, and she said I had an aggressively heterosexual vibe. I was so sad about that.
I saw you tweet that and I was like,
I think I've got a very gay situation going
you
on.
straight as hell.
What?
You give straight.
I give straight?
You give really straight.
You too?
Yeah, I would be like, oh, that girl likes dick for sure.
Of course I like dick. Fair. But like, I look like the buck stops there?
But then again, like,
Get out of town.
what I've learned over the past couple years is everybody eat coochie. So like,
Everybody do eat coochie.
everybody be eating coochie. So it's not like you can't really.
But like, no,
I
I'm
don't know.
bye-bye. Like, I date bitches. Like,
But like, that's not your aesthetic.
I mean, what I got? I need some flannels or
Your
something?
aesthetic
What do
is
I
like,
need?
You got to cook and clean and
wash everything.
Oh, that's your aesthetic.
I mean,
like, no offense.
I know I get that,
I
but
mean, I do.
I'm that way in girl relationships too.
I mean, yeah, but like,
Fuck y'all, man. I'm gay as fuck.
sure.
All right.
So we're trying to be more organized. with the
Say,
pod.
man, what the fuck you mean? Y'all piss me off. How am I supposed to look gay?
That's why you're probably like, oh, she's being so supportive.
What?
I'm fucking with you.
I was just at Pride and people were calling me an ally. I'm like, no, pussy, what is this?
I was playing, but that's
No, I was just at Pride and people were like, we love an ally. And I'm looking for the ally. Bitch, they talking about me. How dare you?
Tally.
All right. I've been eating all these pussies for no reason. For nothing. I get no respect in the community.
Oh,
Fuck
that's
y'all.
so funny.
Fuck
So yeah,
you
we're
guys.
being more organized, and we're gonna have like actual.
We're gonna
segments.
have segments.
We have segments.
One of
and we're
them's
trying
about
to be better.
booties.
Yeah, one of them is about booties.
Booty
so we're gonna do
holes.
segments, and then once we get more organized, then we can ease into guests because we're still nervous about that. It's our first time.
You know
So-
what I think about when I think about booty holes? The yin
It's
yang.
called booty holes.
It's called
segment.
booty holes. I think about the yin yang twins and how like they were such nasty rappers, and you could tell they were really talking about their own kinks in their music because they mentioned brown booty holes a lot. And,
apple bottom and them brown
and making
booty
that
holes.
pussy fart is very specific. That's a very specific thing. And you know what? Good
No,
for you
brown-
for kink.
Brown booty hole wasn't them. That was walk your hips.
Girl.
Now what? Siri wasn't
Siri,
nobody
nobody
talking
talking to your ass.
to you. Wait, brown
But
booty hole was walk your hips though.
That was, but yeah, let me see that apple bottom with that brown booty hole. Yes.
Look at them hips. I like I should shake it. Well, go ahead.
Why would my booty hole be out at the party where I'm rocking my hips?
Well, what I've noticed is Chrissy Teigen said this, and I don't really follow her.
Teigen.
But she was saying that she didn't realize that John could see her butthole when they do the sex. When you're doing it from behind, they can see like when the cheeks move as the booty hole be peeking, so they can see your booty hole.
Did she think it was like an emoji over it or something?
No, but I didn't think of it that way either. I didn't realize how much because your cheeks spread and with the.
Y'all don't be filming y'all sex. Mm-hmm.
If I do film it, I don't watch it back intently. Like, oh, you can see my butthole. Like you don't think that's not something I think about.
I'm just very aware that my holes are out. Like you'll feel that wind?
I mean, yeah, but that's not what I'm thinking about at the time.
Huh.
But it is brown. Hey, you're on thin ice, pal.
You are. Your ass is finna be grass and I'm the mower. You're fucking up. Tighten up, brother.
Fuck, but yes, booty holes.
Booty holes. I mean, you see butthole when you sucking dick, yeah? If they're laying down, you see butthole.
Yeah, I see butthole.
Oh, you do see butthole, girl.
Gucci bandana. Gucci bandana. Hey,
and Gucci is the sweet spot. That's when you ask for money.
You know what? Can I get a? Yeah.
Woo.
But what's the girl name with the beautiful song?
Oh, Miss Sexy Red, I think
Sexy
it's her
Red.
name.
What a queen.
She got a big ass chain that say Big Sexy. And she go, I'm out of town, thugging with my rounds, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Where the niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing, nigga, come suck a bitch toes. I think that's
art.
American history right there. That is American
Put that bitch in the
history.
Smithsonian.
Put that bitch in the MoMA. I fucking love it. Art.
Yeah.
Art. Now, mind you, I don't think Miss Mamas is my type of bitch that I would like hang out with. She got some shit going
Her and
on.
SUKI on the leashes with the other little boy who be hitting bitches, and it's just a lot of things. Not
Which
for me particularly, but
the girls being walked by their wigs on the ground, mind you, I'm a kinky little slut. Fine. That's private. Would I let a nigga walk me around the bedroom by my long wig? Sure. It sounds like a good fucking time. However, I never needed to see it. Mind you, I saw the video with no sound. So I was already appalled by what I was looking at. Then I clicked it and heard the song, and the song goes, eating a nigga ass, eating a nigga ass. We be eating niggas' asses. I said, never in my life.
I follow SUKI because she's a beautiful girl, but my spirit just was not resting following her. I had to step out.
Because why as a free woman are you making a song about eating a nigga's ass?
And by all means, you and that balloon knot
chew them cheeks. Chew
what you gotta do. But to get in that studio
and say, and then if I was Sexy Red, when she said we be eating niggas' ass, I'd be like, hold on. We, as in men are talking about we a lot. Oh, we speak French now. We? No.
And the caliber of niggas that they be liking, I know don't get up in them.
I know it's just like a light film of dirt over those buttholes. I know
they not getting in and
they not putting the pinky in the rag and giving it a go around. Nah, they couldn't be.
But
you gotta watch a nigga clean his ass if you gonna get anywhere near it.
You know that's why you gotta shower.
I gotta see.
I shower with men before I decide how nasty I'm gonna get. I want to see how you bathe,
how you clean yourself.
I need to see how you get up in betweenks. And if you get in betweenks, so can I.
Well, you know I don't eat boy butt.
What are you trying to say?
I just don't. It's just not my thing.
Who said anything about boy butt?
I'm just saying it's boy butt. You're not eating no girl butt. Come on, friend.
Are you saying that I do?
That you eat boy butt?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here.
Accuse me of such?
I don't know if it's a thing.
I don't know what are you getting at. Why did you have to delineate yourself from me? Like I said something. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, you sit with those feelings. But I'm saying like it's certain stuff that I just don't participate in with men because I get to participate do it with women. But like it's dudes that like I've timed their showers and that was the last time I saw them. Like the fact that you like I'm gonna take a shower right quick and you was in there for a smooth 78 seconds. Cause what you doing in there? Pits, tits, and clits? What's going on?
I gotta do how the mothers of teen boys. Let me smell y'all.
Get back in there. Get back in the fucking shower.
I need to see some lathering. I need to see behind the ears.
But yeah.
The get up under them balls.
Get up. And the boys don't like to, I don't know when it became gay to handle your own parts. But like a lot of dudes, like if you get to asking them about that butthole, now
I ain't gay. Wash
it's your finger and your ass.
They together gonna moan a little bit in the shower. But ain't nobody there but you and God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah. Somebody tweeted about girls riding dick and they were like, that little scoot thing y'all be doing don't feel good to nobody, basically. And it's like, well, if while I was doing it, I got to stick my pinky in your butthole, then maybe you would have a better fucking time.
Yeah.
You bitch.
But you want to punch me in the throat when I want to touch a little boy butt.
Dudes even be getting weird about you squeezing their cheeks. And it's like,
let me play with your ass.
Why are you double cheeked up like that on a Tuesday if I can't squeeze your cheeks? I don't understand. We're digressing.
One thing I did want to say about the booty hole brown, I also wanted to add that for the hyperpigmentation girls, my butt crack is also a little browner than everything else. It's a little.
Is it?
It's a little. I think the friction. I noticed that when I was watching a tape of myself, which I don't watch tapes anymore because I find things that I couldn't see. I can't see back there. So now I'm seeing what you're seeing. It's like, it's a little dark back there. I don't like what I'm looking at.
So that makes that I want to look at my butt crack now because I never really pay attention to it.
It's a little. I think because us bigger butt girls, saw the friction. You know how like thighs will get a little dark.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm gonna go look at my butt crack when I
like
get
it's
home.
just my ass cheeks are always together, so they don't get a lot of sunlight. I don't know. Huh.
Yeah, the cheeks themselves are like several shades lighter than the rest of my body.
Yeah.
But the crack is not as.
And now I gotta go look at it.
And that's why I be watching the OnlyFans girls, and I just be like, it's all one color.
Well, I think a lot of the more lucrative OnlyFans girls, I think they take care of their bodies in a way. Like they get scrubs, they go to the esthetician, they get like things to like lighten dark spots and hyperpigmentation, because if your body is your work.
Some of them do. I feel like the Miss B Nasties of the world do, but them bitches who got an iPhone 4S and just playing with their coochie and their fucking 98 Sentra, them bitches ain't going to no esthetician.
Did you
they
see
just
that
God's
bitch
favorite.
rubbing on her fucking clit in the fucking doctor's office in front of the fucking medical records?
In the scrubs, yes.
You freak.
These OnlyFans girls are going to hell. But I love sex workers. Do that. But
Sex
you
work
are
is
not
real
going to be in the
work.
middle of the goddamn sky zone playing with your coochie.
Because you
Lock
know
these hoes up.
Because you could have just like go see if the Wendy's is taking applications.
Why are
just
you
go
at
by
Albertsons
there.
sticking the cart up your cooch?
Yeah, no, you
in the middle of the
that's,
aisle.
That's unhinged.
In front of the oatmeal.
Unhinged. And like, you can be a sex worker and still like you're committing a sex crime. Like that's a crime.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Like I got
You
caught
got parked in the
jizzing
middle
up-
of I-20.
And if
you got caught.
And if it was a dude, and you know I don't defend men, but if it was a nigga laying on top of the shit in front of the medical records, jacking his little dick, we'd be like, we're calling up there to wherever that is. We would be investigating. We would have
need
that
to get locked
figured
up.
out. You need to be in jail.
Lock the coochie crooks up.
That shit is
Coochie criminals.
That is it's
That's a funny title. I think you may have found
Coochie crooks.
Coochie criminals.
Coochie criminals. That shit is just
What are y'all doing?
abhorrent. I hate it.
Yeah,
anyway.
Booty hole, that's the booty hole segment. It's just gonna be
Yeah.
random internet shit that you found this week.
Yes.
Also, another random thing on the internet. I didn't know that Jerry Levine Jr., the nigga from, do you remember like the YouTube era in like 2010, 2011? He was
Kinda. I blocked a lot of those years out.
Yeah. You probably know. He used to do videos with Hot Damn I Rock.
I don't have none of my stuff. My phone, my nothing.
Him. This one.
I've never seen this man a day in my life.
Okay, well, he was a YouTube nigga like in high school.
Okay.
But he does ASMR videos now, and he's like racking up millions of views, and it's very, very strange to me. And he'll eat like, say it's like, it's a Starbucks cup, but it's actually like cake or some shit, and then he eats it as ASMR and it has millions of views, and that shit's very weird. I don't know what people who are into ASMR, and I don't know if they touch themselves or they listen to it. I know like it's soothing to some people, but just put some white noise on, you fucking freak.
I didn't like when mukbangs started getting popular. That's so. I don't even like to I don't like mouth noise. I don't like some of the things like when I pour this sparkling water in this cup. I get how that could be like a refreshing thing to hear. Yeah. But like hearing somebody eat something, I be getting on my nerves when I be like filleting people. Like
he's disgusting. That's gross.
I be getting on my nerves when I'm making like mouth sex noises. I be like, shut this bitch up. And it's me. I'm the bitch. I don't
doing extra shit just to be ridiculous.
My thing lately, it's like I'll like let a little tear fall while I'm sucking dick. I don't mean it, but it gets them going.
Denzel Washington.
It's fun. It's creative. You know, it gets the people going. You know, just a little tear.
I've learned how to do Kegels with my throat. It's weird.
Well, slap my ass and call me Judy. You said you do what now?
I can like contract my throat sometimes when we'll talk.
Bitch, you done learned me something new today.
Just try to do it. You're like, it's like a
I don't
Kegel
like
with your
that.
throat. It's a Kegel with your throat. And it's did you feel it?
Ayo. You know what? And honestly, this summer, with what has happened to me, I'm on an all cock diet. So I'm
sitting in the car,
bringing the dancing lobsters. I'm fucking it up this summer.
Okay, we have an update from Blue Walls, so we're gonna read this update. I'm so excited.
Blue Walls. Dexter just on his laptop looking at more Dexter clothes. That's what you're wearing right now.
His pepper
That's your current outfit. He looking at the outfit he currently wearing.
Niggas, man.
Should I wear my blue boots or my blue boots?
Shout out to Doug. Remember them Greek videos? Those used to be really
Those
funny.
used to be really funny.
That was a good time. You know what? Also, I guess we're still in booty hole, but I was thinking, so the FSU Alphas used to do an Alpha Week DVD. And
that sounds intense.
It was just that kind of content, making fun of all the other Greeks.
Mm-hmm.
When I say never fly today, it would never fly today. I don't know if they still do it. I'm going to ask on Twitter if they still do it. That shit used to be so funny. They would just make fun of the Kappas, the Qs. Who are the other ones? The Sigmas. I don't think they would do the iotas like, oh, let's make
People do Sigma so bad, and it's funny
fuck
because
Sigmas. I
like,
hate
why
Sigmas.
would you do that? Like, just as a life choice, but like, give them a fucking break, man. I just never met a
it was
Sigma
so
that
bad.
wasn't the most irritating human being on the planet.
I've said my Sigma hate origin story a million times, but they're the worst. It's like I have my 3 that I like, and the rest is my disability. And they know I hate them, so it's like cool. But so the FSU Alphas in 2014, they had a whole movie premiere and everything for it. It was so great, and I took my.
When did they go to class?
What you mean?
I'm just saying, this sounds like a lot. When were y'all learning? Go and get y'all lessons.
We used to just be doing shit. So your class is over. All right, we got to do this and shoot this. It was a full production, and they would remix songs. So like when Pretty Girl Rock came out, they made fun of the Kappas. When Pop the Molly, I'm Sweating, they made fun of the Sigmas. I forgot what the blue wall in my boots. It was like some shit like that. And then one of the funniest ones, they would make fun of the Kappas, and they had OG Bobby Johnson, but it was OG Bunny Johnson, and them niggas had like lollipops, and it was slightly
That's very
homophobic.
mean. That's very
It was
mean.
so homophobic, but it was so funny. It was 2014. It was a different time. But like the Greek beef, I don't know how they didn't fight every day because at our school they would just started shooting. But that just reminded me of the blue boots and the blue boots because those.
I have a sneeze that it's making me feel disengaged because I feel like it keeps coming,
but it won't come out.
But it won't come out.
This happened to me on stage recently.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
We're gonna do our letters and our jokes of the week. I have 2 jokes of the week actually.
I've got one big one.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do mine first before we get it out of the way. So let's read the update from Blue Walls. They said, and this part was just for them. I'm just gonna give you a clip notes that we didn't have to do them like that. And you know what? Sorry, but LOL. You want?
Hey, I'm sorry about the name thing, guys. I've been working on it. I haven't been doing well, but sorry about the anonymity thing. Anonymity.
Okay, I'll read.
Okay.
So, anyways, answers to y'all's questions. We're both from major cities in Texas. Me from
San Antonio.
Yeah, and her from H-Town. Yes, I have a coochie, LOL. We go on dates. She pays. So, no, she's not stealing my credit card info. And then we go back to my apartment, and I try to talk her up a little bit, but then we hug, and she leaves. I have talked to her and told her a couple weeks ago that if shit don't pop off, I will remove myself, so no shaming or anything going on. I'm on the same page with y'all. I'm having a good enough time that I'm kissing Coochie first day, dating or not. Yeah!
Ew.
I'm really dominant, but I try to bring it down a little because I know I make her nervous because she tells me, and I understand because the other woman I date also tell me the same thing because of how I look and my confidence, I guess. But I always make sure, baby, we're going to need some comments and some periods in this, okay?
There's pictures on here.
Yeah, she sent pictures too, but I always make sure to show them how fun and chill I am to make them comfortable because I am still a soft hottie. But I feel like if you're chasing me, then you should put the moves on me first, especially if you like me more than I like you.
I'm gonna need you to do some punctuation.
That was one
this
sentence.
This is beating my ass.
Come on, Blue Walls.
I'm on Blue Walls.
But y'all right, I should have dropped her a lot sooner because she not even my type. I was just staying open and trying to hear her out. Okay, bad bitch of the world, but I can't leave this without at least getting this cat aid from the back. So if she not eating cat in 5 months, she not eating it from the back.
Baby, she ain't never eating that cat from the back if y'all ain't kissed in 5 months.
Okay, so if this helped, let me know, especially if y'all's answer changing anyway. Pics attached, and I'm in the green. Sorry I made it long this time. Just had to clear my name a little. LOL.
Girl. So that's her. Girl.
I see. It makes sense. I get it.
She looked like she returned her library books really early. Like
Matilda put on.
Like she makes a point to read them
You ain't
really
getting that
fast.
coochie.
You're not getting that
telling
coochie. She ain't even taking them glasses off to eat no cat, honey. She ain't.
You held out a lot longer.
You're hot though.
You like a good time.
How old are you?
She's like a little cousin of yours. Y'all got the same hair.
She's a pretty girl.
Yeah. Girl, find somebody to eat your coochie. Stop playing on our phone.
Girl.
Hell. Did we get any other emails? Let me check. I don't think we did. No, that's...
This, this was her follow-up, but it was on the same day. Yeah, so we don't have anything else.
We haven't recorded since, have we?
What?
Oh yeah, we did do that one.
Yeah.
We did. I was like, I don't remember none of that shit because I didn't read it. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, blue walls, baby.
Blue walls. You just need to go ahead and find you somebody else because you're super hot.
You should go and find someone.
Not today. Not today. Not now.
Oh, I wasn't even. That was just my brain.
Mm-hmm. Lock it up.
All right, so I'll go into my joke of the week.
Shit.
My joke of the week is this week I was invited to the Praise This premiere. And I go to little premieres all the time in Atlanta. So I thought I was like, okay, I'll just be cute. Mm-hmm. We're going to go watch the movie, get some free popcorn, and go about my business. I didn't know this was the fucking premiere and that they had me on the fucking list to walk the carpet.
Red carpet. Oh, it's the lights.
Action. Hollywood. Oh, look who's singing. Like 45 seconds later, did y'all see that? Huh. But when I sing,
you're
it's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck it.
all right. I am all set there.
But yeah, I walked the carpet. Mind you, again, had I known that I was going to be walking the carpet as actual talent, people they gave a fuck about and had questions ready for, I would have got my makeup done.
You look gorgeous.
I would have got my hair done. Thank you.
It was a cute dress too.
Thank you. The dress was probably $6 American from Forever 21. I would have put on at least my Fashion Nova dress. Y'all had to tell me something, bitch. I didn't know.
Well, at least now you know. Now you know if you go into a premiere, you need to go.
It won't happen again. I tell you that, bitch.
Now you know.
I'm so
but
glad
you look good.
I look good. Thank you.
And you know she's getty pretty. When the girls are getty pretty, they're pretty for real.
Bitch.
Cause you can't Photoshop Getty. She's a hot bitch.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm on Getty, bitch.
Yeah.
I would have got I didn't have no Spanx on. I was like, I'll be fine. You know I don't leave the house without my Spanx. I was like, oh, the dress is kind of got a split. I'll be fine. I didn't have no damn Spanx on. So I was just grossly unprepared. But
you looked hot though.
Thank you. The movie was great. I laughed out, like I guffawed several times.
Guffawed.
It was so funny. It was so cute, and it was just a good time. The soundtrack, they got a fucking remix. Chloe was remixing all the gospel songs into like secular songs.
I can't wait.
The secular songs and gospel songs. She did a remix of Who Can I Run To by Escape.
For Jesus?
That shit's so fucking good. Huh. That shit's so fucking
I can't wait till the soundtrack come out. That's her own little Fighting Temptations.
Literally. And she was in Fighting Temptations.
Well, you know what?
We love a full circle.
We love a full circle situation. Congratulations to Chloe, man.
Love that for Chloe. Yeah. Y'all gonna listen to the album. Stop being
and
fucking mean to her.
What's the big blonde boy?
Drewski.
The funny one. Congratulations to him too.
Quavo was in it.
I shouldn't call him big blonde boy, I guess.
I mean, he's tall.
Is he tall? He looks short.
No, he's tall. He's like 6 foot something. He's tall.
Get out of town.
Don't. My height.
He like
no tall barometer.
He like my height.
Ain't nobody thinking about your height.
He like my height.
Did anybody know you was 6'1"? They going,
you know. Yeah.
He tall like me.
Yeah, you know, because I'm tall.
No, but Drewski is tall though.
He looks short to me. He just presents short.
People thinking that. You know what's also weird? I think because like people was like, when I took a picture with you little murder, they was like, oh, I thought he was short. What about that nigga look short?
He presents like not super tall. I don't know how.
Uncle Clifford is super tall, so
he looks tall.
That's what I'm saying. So he's short next to Uncle Clifford, so that makes him look short. But he's a smooth 6'3". I
like how juxtaposing can change what you look like. Like when I'm next to like girls who are thicker than me. I look so small and I know I'm not. And that is the funniest thing ever. Yeah. I was standing next to this girl at a bar once. She was so thick that like I was looking around to see if other people saw it.
And so fast. Everybody in the room is so uncomfortable.
I wasn't even uncomfortable. I'm just like, are you niggas not look at her ass. Look at her ass. And I was like, damn, I'm kind of thin. Do I have a thigh gap now? Standing next to this girl?
Guys don't even know each other. Yeah, I feel like
that's how I feel about my height. Would you still love me if I had a thigh gap?
No, I don't hang out with skinny bitches. So,
fine.
That's the thing. Like I took a picture with one of
You don't have no skinny friends.
I really don't. They used to, maybe. Some of them used to. I don't really hang out with my skinny friends like that. Thick bitches only. Yeah, I took a picture.
Skinny bitches like to point out how big you are when you get around niggas. I don't like that shit, except for Brittany. Brittany doesn't do that. But
girl, oh my God, you like 2 of my thighs is one of your thighs. Oh my, I can sit on everybody's lap. You can't sit on nobody's lap, you fat bitch. It's like, all right. Like, honestly, like, now that I've gotten bigger, and I want to apologize if I have some bigger friends, I've been saying some, like, really just tone-deaf shit these years. I am so fucking sorry, because hanging around skinny bitches, and they say shit like, girl, I'm a whale, bitch. I am just so fat. Ooh, girl, I'm just not eating nothing else. I'm just so skinny. I'm so fat.
But we got to start calling that out. I've started to call, because I realize a lot of people's, even myself, a lot of people's physical identity rests in their physical privileges, and they just don't think about the things that they say. And you're my friend and you care about me, but you clearly have a negative viewpoint of larger bodies. Mm-hmm. And
it's like if you think you're big, I can only imagine when I got this role sitting here like, right. I would kill myself.
Or even like, for example, I don't hang out with ugly bitches because it's the first thing out of my mouth when we get into an argument. I can love you and you can be ugly, but when we fall out,
you gonna be an ugly bitch.
You gonna be all types of brick biters, and I'm not walking it back, bitch. I promise I'm not.
So if you follow these bitch, you fat,
funky whale bitch. I'm just not gonna be that. Or even like bad built girls. I'll say it. You remember that video? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna fucking say it. So I understand, but like I will kind of I'll try to call it out now because I've never existed in a small body. So that means when you hyping me up and telling me how good I look and giving me all of that,
for your size.
Bitch, call me confident. I will change the trajectory of everybody's life in here by committing a fucking crime. I'll kill you.
Blair on Twitter. Blair is one of the biggest Twitter menaces, but she said with that dude, when someone was jumping in that dude's car, she was like, "I'll give 50 families something to do next." But yeah, shit is crazy. It's gonna be a dark episode.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
So I'm gonna get into my joke of the week. Before I say this, like, if you want to like wish me well or like whatever, or give me your thoughts, please send them to my DMs. Please don't get into detail on Twitter. But I did make an attempt on my own life this week, which I'm not going to get into details about why that happened or whatever, like the circumstances. But what I found funny, 2 funny things happened after.
We're gonna find something funny in everything.
No, it was really a funny situation. 2 funny things happened in that situation. The first thing, so you were on the phone with me, and you made sure Rita got to my house, and my stepmom came over. So when Rita got there, I had mentioned that I was hungry. And she was like, "Is there anything unthawed to eat?" And I was like, "No. I was planning to die, so I didn't take anything out of the freezer." And she was just kind of like, so she had to make me salmon because that's what would thaw fast. I was like, I promise.
You made no plans for dinner.
I made no dinner plans because I was out of here. And then the second funniest thing that happened is, my stepmom came and like another friend came, and I had gotten a really bad headache from crying, and I was gonna do it by pills. I
know.
I had a really.
We'll get to that part.
Anyway, had a really bad headache from crying, so we're all sitting in silence in the room, and I'm like, "Could I have 1 ibuprofen?" And everybody was like, no. So I was like, "Oh man, come on."
You gonna sit with your fucking headache. You don't get no pills.
My friend was like, "You better be lucky I don't take all the pills out of here." I was like, "It's just allergy medicine and ibuprofen." She's like, "I don't give a fuck." I say all that to say, I don't think it's a funny situation.
It's not.
But there is comedy in everything. I don't know. And now, like, I'm getting attention from my friends and family, but it's starting to get old. Like, people will see my location dot moving on their maps and be like, "Hey," I'm getting text messages like, "Where you going?
Hey.
What you doing? Hey guy. What's up? Where you going?" I'm like, "Bitch, I'm going to Kroger like I always am. Fuck off." But I'm feeling better. Yay. What that situation taught me is that I know emphatically that I don't want to die. coming that close, I know I want to be here. So that's good. I feel good about that.
Thank you. Well, thank you for being here. Thanks.
I'm still here.
We both need extensive therapy. I mean, I'm in extensive therapy.
I was drinking this like it was regular water. I forgot it was sparkling.
But yeah, so that moment was very scary for because I was across the country.
Sorry.
And you started being really weird via text. And I was like,
Sorry.
This bitch is scanning through these self-checkout.
I was on my way.
I was like, no, this bitch is, no. I was like, hey. Started texting friends like, hey, this bitch is being weird. I made smoke. I was like, hey, I'm in California, but somebody needs to get on I-20 to get to this bitch because she's being weird. So I was like, hey, Tally. I'm like, I'm gonna stay on the phone.
I know. It wasn't great. It wasn't my best moment.
You know what? I talked to my therapist the next day, and I told him what happened, and he was like, I'm so self-aware that I be therapizing myself. We talked about this before, and by the time I come to my therapist, I already done figured it out. He'd be like, retweet. You know what I'm saying? But he was just like, perspective is important because had I not gone through all the things stop it.
It's bothering me. And then there's not one on yours.
It's on this side and no one's touching it. Stop fiddling with it.
I'm gonna peel it off.
What if they need that for the things? You already be late.
Stop. Let me do it. Move fuck off. Move. I want to pull it off. It's bothering me.
Flip it.
And it's making
Okay.
noise.
Okay. All right. Anyway, perspective is important. Had I not gone through what I've been through in the past 7 months, I wouldn't have been able to be as present and know the words to say to you in that moment. And I honestly felt like a prophetess. Like I was really just ministering to you and just, getting things together and keeping you alive and alert.
Are you about to have a Black China rebrand? Are you?
I think this might be my first step into ministry. I might open whole ministries.
Don't piss me off.
A church for hoes. And
all churches are for hoes. They've got the market cornered on hoe church.
That is very true. But it was amazing to make sure that you were good. And even in the midst of that, to say booty hole and to get you to laugh. Yeah,
buttholes always makes me laugh.
Buttholes are just, we love buttholes over here. But it was crazy. It was hard. But I'm glad you're here with us.
I don't talk about it anymore. I'm getting sad.
Okay, but can I say one funny thing that happened?
Yes.
I said something. You're like, you just don't want me to redact it. I was like, don't. You're right. But that was funny. Do you want to continue?
Yeah, no. I think one of the things about it is I've toyed with the idea, I'm deciding whether or not to get fries, but I've considered into my own life before. And I think it's about being tired. And I think I kept saying that to you, I'm just so tired, I'm so tired.
As someone who's experienced death as much, I know what that means.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. And I think that being in that place, I've got a new perspective over what it means to have control over my own life. And I'm very much looking forward to having control over my life. Healing isn't linear. It's just not. Healing is not a destination. It's not something you just get to. It's not like you just put doing the work coupons into the healing machine and then eventually you win a prize. It's not that. It's very peaks and valleys and up and downs. So that was a valley. I'm looking forward to the peak. Yeah. And that's just what it is. I'm fine with it.
And you know what? Healing, again, you're
neither of my biological parents know, so that's good because they would have made it about themselves. Dun, 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 dun. So glad that they don't know.
Right. Hope they don't listen to the pod. But
no. We made sure that first episode was so stressful for a parent to listen to. They never came back.
Great.
Yeah.
We love that. My mother has never listened to this podcast, and she probably would kick me out.
My grandmother in Mississippi has listened to this podcast, and she tried to convince my mom to make me stop. And my mom was like, make her stop. Have you met this child? I can't make her do shit.
And we're 97.
And I'm 97.
If I want to get out here and talk about dick and balls,
guess what the fuck I'm going to get out here and talk about dick and balls, and I'm going to get out here and talk about dick and balls. And that's it. Dick and balls.
I could go for some dick and balls.
I could go for some dick and balls.
Right now.
I have been aggressively horny when I've been ovulating.
I have been.
Am I ovulating right now?
I have been as horny as a 15-year-old boy on Sunday when I got back, because I fapped before I left town. I've been gone for 10 days.
Do you not fap when you're out of town?
I was going to, but I was like, you know what? You got to do better, because I've been on that 40-day fast. I was like, you got to do better.
Oh, yeah. I start ovulating tomorrow.
You're not going to bring your vibrator with you. Because one day we were in New York on the tour, and I was so down bad. I was like, I'm not fucking masturbating with my hands like a fucking cave woman.
I get Amish with it if I don't have a toy.
Listen, we had a show, and it was a Target right next door. In between sets, I said,
not betwinkst.
I'm going to go to Target really quick. I'll be right back. I went to Target and got one of them fucking KY. Well, who makes them? The KY jelly people or the Trojan people? Whoever the fuck makes the vibrators that sell in Target. That bullet took me up through there. And I keep it
be the little rinky-dink toys that you don't like. You'll spend like $100, $200. Well, not $200. I have had a $200 toy purchase for me, but you'll spend a whole bunch of money on a toy, and it'll be some mid, and then you'll get some bullshit, and you like, this is just gonna hold me over, and it end up being your favorite one.
It just, I was like, oh.
It's kind of like how you buy a kid a bunch of toys, and they end up playing with the box, and you're like, bitch, it's like that.
Yeah. And also when I got back in town, I had been fat deprived. I've just been overly horny, just sitting there in the horniness. I literally, because I got the big, thick ass one, the Satisfier. I fapped for 45 minutes straight. I just like, I'm going to go blind.
The last time I was ovulating, I was so just aggressively fucking randy that I had to go get some fucking air. I had to step outside because I had fucking fornicated myself so much that I was I was like, something's wrong. It's got to be something past this, because I'm goddamn losing it. I was absolutely fucking feral. And I'm kind of glad that I wasn't around a man at that particular moment, because I'd have sucked a nigga like a fucking Capri Sun if he had been in my fucking space. Like, genuinely, to the point where I think that person would be concerned for both of our safety. like I was
like Levita on Don't Be a Menace. I'm a little different when I'm drunk.
Ooh, child. So I think, and the response, because I tweeted about it, and the responses that I got on Twitter is just like, that happens like in your like 30s and like, you know, as you get older.
What the hell?
Melanie, I love you so much. Like 5 things happened in my head.
They were so mean.
They were so mean, and I could not get to something that was on par with the love and care in our friendship.
You either want me to make old jokes, sing, or make dad jokes.
I have never wanted to be meaner to you in my life.
What were you gonna say?
Now I can't repeat it. It's terrible. It was like 2 threats.
You said you want to join your daddy. That's what you were gonna say?
No.
You were gonna kill me?
I would never joke about your father.
What you was gonna say?
I'm not gonna tell you.
You young dumb bitch. That's what you say with your mama. And I'm trying to figure it out. How mean though?
What do you think I think of you?
I don't know. You said it was so mean you can't say.
No, it's not like so mean I can't say. It's just things I wouldn't
like, girl,
treat
fuck
you like that, but like meaner. Like, girl, fuck you, but I was gonna go down that rabbit hole. Like, it was gonna be girl, fuck you, and I was just gonna.
What was the rabbit hole?
Keep going.
Oh, like when you just make shit up to be mean to people and say it? Oh.
You know how I be mean to strangers.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You flat-footed bitch. Like, it was like.
I will call you. Now, that's at the top of the key for you. If we were to ever get into a serious
I'll take that.
fucking argument, I'm coming for them fucking snowshoes you got going on.
You know what? And I wish more people would. I feel like that's such an easier target. But like when people want to come for me, like, okay, let's talk about Barbie feet, because fuck that nigga. Barbie feet on Twitter.
I still don't have all the specs on what happened there, because I was violently high when I texted you, and I went immediately to sleep.
So basically, he just was bothering one of my mutuals, and I had just went through the thread to laugh and see what they was talking about, and it was just so funny to me because every reply he was just replying with like some kind of ridiculous photo of himself or like living life or whatever. But this particular photo, his feet were just so dainty, and I was just like, and he was being mean, so I was like. And I just Googled Barbie feet, and then I found the perfect one. I said, this nigga said, because his toes are like, damn. Like, it's so funny, the Barbie trailer just came out yesterday, because her feet came out
in the slipper.
That's exactly how his foot looked.
Oh my goodness.
And that shit has 2 million views. And I initially blocked him, as I usually do, but I unblocked him because he started getting rage. It was like 100 and something quote tweets, and I wanted to see them, but if you block someone, you can't see it. So I had unblocked him.
To see
it, and I forgot
carnage.
to re-block him after I laughed. So I'm at the premiere, and I saw that he was replying to pictures of me saying I look like Santana, and then putting me next to Santana in some pink. And like Mel
you don't
said,
look like Santana.
I know I don't look like Santana, but it was mean. But it was just like, you're mad because I got the entire, which is fair. I got the entire, because you weren't even talking to me.
I love weaponizing my platform.
And honestly, and I always, and that's one thing, I don't give.
I'm putting that boy on the Summer Jam screen tomorrow.
Every time. I don't give on Nicki Minaj much. And that's like, oh my God, am I turning into Nicki Minaj? Because it's like, I ain't even gonna say nothing. That's why every time someone's mean to me, I always post about it, because I know my stands are gonna get them. I don't even have to do nothing. And that's what I do. And also, I'm not really good at insulting. I got one good one, and then I'm done. I'm not having fun anymore. So, and it was just like, that's why I retweeted, like, here's your attention, because I know y'all gonna get them. But it was funny. And it's like, I think with me, that's what I'm saying, with insults to me, especially with men on the internet, they always say I look like a man, or I'm ugly, but it's like, that's just colorism, because I'm not ugly. Call me a big flat-footed bitch. He could have easily zoomed in on my toes in any of my pictures. When my toes be done, but like, you could have easily, like, yo, you got fucking slave feet or some shit. Like, you easy. But saying I look like a man, let alone Santana, which I'm not saying Santana's ugly or anything, but
Santana's arguably a gorgeous man.
I don't look like Santana.
You don't look like Santana.
You're just saying that because you're trying to hurt my feelings.
That's the thing. Well, when I get into arguments with people in person or online and they call me ugly, you're lazy and this isn't fun anymore, because that is categorically false. You're making up shit and your little feelings are hurt and you want to call me ugly, and it's like,
right? And
come on, dog. I'm gorgeous. Let's really, like, come on, man.
Since I'm darker and then now I'm bigger, it's just like, now it's easy. I definitely don't look like a man. Like, man is, you're pushing it. So it's like when Taxstone, who I hope rots in prison. I mean, I hope this nigga never gets out. Cause he tweeted some shit and I was just like, cause you said some real like pause ass shit and it was just really weird. I was just like, he's like, oh, you look like the nigga I'm in jail with. Like, first of all, no, I don't. But all the fuck niggas, all the pussies kikiing in the comments.
I love to block the people that's kikiing too.
And then those same kikiers are, oh, why am I blocked? Julius, you got blocked because you over here fucking laughing. Fuck you.
Is that the one that said he was gonna climb in the window and get the pussy from the girl at 4
No,
a.m.?
not that one. That's a whole nother creep.
That's a whole nother fucking weirdo.
That's a whole nother creep. But it's like, why are you laughing? Because also, I know you know me. Second, I don't look like no damn man, so why are you kicking? Because we don't get to talking about looks.
Boys have audacity, and it's never a hot guy. I've never been in a situation where a super hot guy says something about because I might shut the fuck up. Like, if a real hot nigga, like a pretty nigga,
like, you know what?
he's like, you know what, bitch?
Fair.
You got it. Fair. But it's always some fucking gremlin creep that's like, you're ugly, and it's like,
no, I'm not. So even down to the video of us on the pod, I don't know why that's going particularly viral. I think because we're talking like men. We're speaking
which video?
Where the hoes at?
The niggas, the hoes are upset at that.
It keeps going in like that viral cycle on Instagram, and it'll die down, and then 1 week
it'll pick back up.
Pick back. I think they're coming to see my podcast, and then the next video that shows is maybe that one. So then it's like, oh, because I was like, yeah, I'm cute with a niggas. Oh, are you cute? And it's like,
yeah,
it'd be the most
horrendous.
Like, literally, the niggas from the PJs, like, these are the ugliest niggas. It's very, like, maybe 3 or 4 times I've clicked on the page. It was like, oh, he's actually not ugly.
I think that men have a hard time accepting the fact. We're just, I think, a little classier about it. But, like, you niggas be sluts. Like, and the fact that you have a problem with us saying it is like,
oh, men are going to run the other way from you. I've seen your baby. This man had the ugliest little boy on his page. And I was like, now, if I get talking about the ugly little boy, I'm wrong. Get the fuck off my page.
And not a baby done caught a stray.
Now your ugly ass wife done caught a stray with her wedge heels.
Don't have no ugly bitch and coming for me, because I'm letting it fly. I do not, honey. If that bitch is ugly,
I'm gonna let you know.
I'm gonna let you know, and I'm gonna say it really loud.
Me. Even when I did Tyler's podcast, and of course the clip he cuts when I say I hate men. So of course the foot draggers and knuckle draggers on his page. Knuckle
draggers.
It's just like, oh, she ugly. Whatever the fuck they say. I was like, does your wife know you on here bothering bad bitches?
Does your wife? And then you know what?
There's no way her and her flat rap
and
know that she bothering bad bitches.
They've always gotten some. I was kind of raised in the basement and wasn't allowed to go anywhere, and I don't wear glasses that fit my face, and I'm just so sad and dowdy. It's always that type of bitch. So it's like, your bitch is an easy mark, and you're bothering
me.
What?
Did you see the video of the ex-prisoner who was talking about how they get the corrections officers? They were like, she ain't never had no real nigga before. She ain't never seen no money, no glitz, no glam. These hoes is easy.
The guards.
How the guards, the corrections officers, they be fucking. This is before the
This
video.
is a lady prison or a boy prison?
The boy prisoner was saying it's so easy to get
To fuck the guards?
To fuck the guard because they ain't never had no real nigga before.
But
they
you
all lame
know,
hoes.
I have thoughts about that because prisoners legally can't make informed consent. So also the guards are being kind of rapey because that's a crime. Like a prisoner can't consent. That's just what it is.
But they
so
also
it's like,
know-
is the prisoner really gaming this lady or is this lady a raper? Because that's what it feels like. Because if it was women's prison, we got to start talking about sexual assault and rape holistically. If it was women's prison and the women prisoner was like, yeah, how we get these guards is they ain't never been with no real bitch. We'd be like, hey, man, no porn stash is raping y'all.
Yeah.
That's what we would say. So I don't like that. That makes me feel icky on the inside that the guards are fucking the boys in the prison. I don't like that.
But they also...
If I went to jail, send me X-Lax and Alka-Seltzer. I want to shit and foam at the mouth every day. I don't want anybody to touch me. I don't want anybody to touch me. I want to be throwing up, foaming, and shitting all day, every day. Ooh. Prison.
Yeah, it's bad. But the prisoners also know the game. Like, granted, they can't consent, but like, not. And I'm not absolving.
I know what you. I know what
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they know, like, easy lit.
Sometimes I be feeling like an easy lick, and I have to remember who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and not that like my confidence will be low, but like, you know how sometimes like you just, and I understand like being in prison, like people are touch starved, they're intimacy starved, and all of those things. I met a guy the other day, and I was feeling sad about the things, and I was like, girl, the fact that you even considered giving him the time of day is bananas. You might have
One of
just...
my favorite joint scammer lines is, "You really doing bad, huh?"
No, I ain't gonna lie though. There's some dudes out here in the world that really lucked up on catching me in a sad moment.
Honestly,
Yeah.
when I was like just like the weird alternative nigga phase, and like
Yeah.
I was thinking today, like, damn, it's probably niggas out here like I fucked her, fuck, and he not lying, shit, damn it,
They can say they fucked me all they want to now.
can't fuck me again.
Can't fuck me again. And when I get famous,
NDA.
I'm gonna run a smear campaign that'll fucking change your goddamn life. I fucked her. Baby, we're finna pack that ass up. No, you didn't. I've got 3 bodies.
I'm sending out airtight NDAs. I'm gonna have a lawyer just for like
Sex.
2018 activities that I participated in.
Girl, guess who I saw last night?
Who?
Guess who I saw? I ain't gotta tell. Guess who I saw last night? Doing the same hoe shit. Doing the same hoe shit.
Wait, speaking sign language.
Yeah, doing the same. I said, well, I'll be goddamn.
What party you went to for 4 days?
I went to the James room last night. Which is so crazy because I can't. Nope. I forget that people I went to school with listen to my podcast and that certain things.
We gotta realize that we're not on the phone.
Yeah, we're not on, and that'd be the problem. Because certain things that I have to tell you off air, I was on a mission last night and I forgot that he kind of existed. And he friends with the person that I was on a mission for. So like, and mind you, I looked astounding last night. Like, give the bitch the things. And so I'm like, I'm gonna put this fucking dress on. I was Whitney Houston and Waiting to Exhale at that New Year's party. Like,
I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna steal all your husbands.
pretty much. But I don't want nobody's husband. I don't know. I want me a nigga from like a grotto or a cave or something that ain't never been nowhere.
This thing is like, if you want a nigga with any kind of not weirdness.
No, moving forward with this situation that just happened, I'm non-monogamous. Until I'm married. And I'm just letting niggas know, like, I be your boyfriend, girlfriend, all we want to, we'll do that dynamic. I'm not gonna not see other people.
Because you just cannot.
Because you're sure as shit seeing other people. Whether I don't think you have the time, whether you're over here
These
every
niggas
day.
find the time.
These niggas find the time. Know that when you're not around, there's a possibility this mouth is full of cock. And I'm just doing that moving forward. Because fuck you. I'm refusing to be sad. I can be sad about things. I'm not finna be sad about these hoes. It's not happening.
And I would love to
Because these hoes don't be sad about us. They be moving and
They be
shaking and
living
living
their
their life. So if you was looking to date me, honey, we not gonna be exclusive.
I'm trying to find me a roster for the summer before you know. Mm-hmm.
So what does that mean
Friday?
for? What's Friday?
I have a show on Friday. I have 2 shows on Friday.
Okay. Are you asking me to come to the show?
Yeah.
Say it again. Oh, sure. Let me confirm before the end of the day. But yes.
Okay.
She said sure.
Yes, girl. I went to the 404. I went to the Nike event.
I'm for real coming to your show in May though. I'm coming to that one.
Okay. No, that's gonna be a time.
Yeah, it's gonna be
get my makeup done for that.
It's gonna be a good time. Yeah.
Never not get my makeup done again. But
she said I'm scarred.
I went to 404 day, and my sister didn't invite me to like 1, so I didn't get there until what's our time?
Yeah, where we at? We've been talking for a minute.
30 minutes left. I need 2, so like an hour. Almost at an hour. A little bit.
Okay,
shit.
let's wrap
Hey.
this up because this is supposed to be a whole.
We didn't
nother
talk about
episode.
none of this stuff.
We didn't, but I didn't
We
want
can just talk about it. Yeah, I'm over it. Yeah,
I didn't want to.
because I'm gonna
you.
get sad.
Yeah, I don't want you to get sad. So
And
we
I
can just talk
started
about-
throwing up when I get sad now, and I don't like that. I don't know how to reverse it, but
Yeah,
like
that's
you
some
know
white
when I
people
get
shit.
mad, my eye starts bleeding, and that's already too much. So like,
You be looking like the fucking.
I know.
I mean, not the Holocaust. Jesus.
Ooh, Jesus,
The Exorcist.
the
Oh
Holocaust.
my God.
Oh my God.
I was talking about Anne Frank in another podcast. I think that's what it was.
Let's leave the Jews alone. I feel
No.
like that just doesn't go well.
The Jews. No, the question.
I can't say the Jews.
I think the Jews is kind of like.
Is it
offensive.
is it offensive?
I think it is.
What
It's
am I
like saying
supposed
the
to call
blacks.
them?
It's like saying the blacks.
Is it like saying the
It's
blacks?
like saying the blacks. It's
Oh
saying
my
Jewish
God!
people.
Well, Jewish people, the blacks and the Jews.
The gays, like it sounds bad.
Oh no! Ooh. Well, I don't mean it
No, I know.
derogatory.
You sound like a white woman.
I don't mean it derogatory.
You just didn't know.
It's not that I didn't know. It's just, I should have known better. I just didn't. I never.
I don't think we don't really talk about Jewish people.
And
For
I
you to be
think-
like not know the Jews is a thing.
I don't talk
I don't
about.
think they like that though.
If you're Jewish and you listen to this podcast, a white Jew, because black Jews is a different thing. So if you're a white Jew and
Yeah,
you
not
listen
the
to
ones
this
who be
podcast,
having on
if you're a
cute
white
colors.
Jewish person, so I can't say white Jew, black Jew, I can't do that.
I think white Jew might be okay.
White
But like
Jew.
saying the Jews,
The Jews.
I think that like the Jew, like the Jews.
But I would also say the whites,
We said the whites, but
and I say the Muslims. I say the Muslims.
I have to stop saying Muslims because I feel like I'll be funny like my I do my auntie stuff, but that's offensive.
My grandfather is Muslim, and he said he doesn't say it right. He says like Muslim. So that's how we say it in our family, but we would never say that, outside of that. But it's funny because we're mocking him. He says Muslim.
Anyway, what was I even saying? Oh, I forgot my lashes because I had to get. My sister told me late, and I was like, I have to go to the gym. I gotta go to the gym, so I had to get dressed at LA Fitness. I was like, oh, I don't need lashes. Every nigga who was ever nigged in the city of Atlanta, who wasn't apparently where you was at this goddamn party last night, and I was just sitting here bare lashed, my eyelids just empty.
I started doing Falscara lashes now, and I just think I'm gonna rock out with this because they look like you went and got your lashes done.
Yeah,
and
I watched a video on it after you said something.
I love it. These are the Falscara lashes right here that I'm wearing right now. So this is comfortable for me because I like strip lashes, but sometimes it's just they get so frustrating, and then like it's hard to do your eyeliner when you're wearing a strip lash because the band is on it's too much.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna rock out with this from here on out. But sometimes I do it and my eye gets irritated because I don't place it right. I don't know. Whatever. I think we're supposed to wrap this episode up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is supposed to be an episode about healing, but I didn't want to
Yeah,
trigger my
no.
friend. But fuck these niggas, honestly, that's just the moral of the story.
No, and I think I'm gonna post this picture on TikTok. I take a break from TikTok because it's not that I don't want to post the video. It's that all the comments and all the opinions are probably gonna trigger me. So I'm gonna give it a second.
Because people don't have no context and they think they know your situation better than you do and telling them to.
But he's going on a Summer Jam screen, 100%.
Because these men just are not good people, and I just
They're
feel
not
like
good people.
we're just playing such a losing
To have
game.
to have a girl on my phone in my face telling me that when I was in a monogamous relationship with somebody, she was also in a monogamous relationship with that
This same
person.
person.
That is. I don't think men realize that kind of stuff is violence. That you're being violent to me. You're being socially and romantically violent to me.
Yeah.
Why would you? You know how much dick I missed out on while I was with that man?
There was a lot of dick out, too.
I missed out on so much fucking free weed, free alcohol, handbags, dick, just hugs. I missed out on so much shit being in a faithful long distance relationship with this person. Like you owe me some hoes, and that's really the part of it too. Like you
need at least 3 like Neos, profiles, line brother. I need.
Oh, I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something. I don't know, and I know that guys will be like, oh yeah, like fucking his friend or fucking somebody else is not revenge. Like da da da.
You just a hoe. We laughing at you.
So first of all, I don't care what men are laughing at. Y'all have no discernible sense of humor. So things that y'all find funny are probably just things that y'all need to go to therapy about. I don't care. So that's number 1. And number 2, revenge is for me. It's not for you.
If I feel better?
If I feel better, then I think I'm all set. And if his dad was not so old, because Martin is hot, if his dad were not fucking headed into the light, and then that's the thing about dudes too, and I said this to Rita. No, listen.
You said heading into the light.
I did.
Don't you say that? Because I think of that Tom and Jerry meme when
Yep,
Jerry
exactly
and Tom
that.
just...
Yep. But I think dudes be really counting on the fact that women try to be the better person. Because how you know I won't go beat your mama up? And like I'm not going to go beat her up.
How do you know that?
But how did you know that I wouldn't go kneecap Brenda? How did you know that? How did you
also,
fucking know I won't beat this old bitch up?
He clearly does. He knows who to play with. Like he knows
Clearly I was something to play with.
No, I'm saying like he know you crazy, but you not that crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows the kind of woman he can. Not saying that y'all are dumb or anything, but he's like he know y'all got sense and got shit to lose. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So and niggas do that kind of shit on purpose, but also just with the healing journey because I'm on.
But how you know I won't come up there? How do you know? How do you know? Like, and that's the thing, because when I'm dealing with men, I deal with them from a space of I genuinely don't know what this person is capable of, and that informs a lot of my decisions, especially about niggas who I feel like aren't wrapped up tight, which is most of the niggas that I fuck with. But that's how I inform my decisions: is that he could fuck me up.
Yeah. Why am I saying like this?
Because I'm so interested in your body language, you just turn towards me because I'm such an engaging,
I think it's real, like,
captivating
a
person.
Conversation during the podcast.
Yeah, sometimes I forget that we're on the podcast, and I
think that's our problem since day one. That's why we kept getting in trouble with mess because we were over here catching up because we don't call each other normally,
which we
probably should. So we. But I was saying healing journey. That's what this episode is supposed to be about. But fuck it. But as someone who's on the back end of mine, you know, of course, it's never any finish line. But I've been here long enough that I can help, you know, usher other women into. Now I'm the woman, the scorned woman representative or whatever. But it's like you gotta analyze shit and what niggas is and what niggas ain't, and what you're willing to deal with or what kind of nigga this nigga is at the core of. I
don't mind a nigga fucking other bitches. I mind being like lied to, and I feel, and that's also like, my thing is like I say that because I'm not the last hot bitch on the planet. I'm not the last funny bitch on the planet. I'm not the last smart bitch on the planet, and you not the last nigga I want to fuck. Right. So I mean, just you could have just talked to me, but it's like they don't do that because they don't want you also doing it. Like you don't want me to make decisions that are out of line with what you want me to do. Also, niggas like to feel like they're getting over on something and like, haha, gotcha. Instead of like, hey, let's fuck other people. Yeah, that's great. Like, no, I don't want you to do it. The OnlyFans girls say their content sells more when they pretend like it got leaked without their permission. Did you know that? That is some sick shit. Yep. Their shit sells more when they pretend like some man released it without their... I gotta see it now. Yep. It's like sick that's individuals. Sick, disgusting people. This was this episode that was supposed to be organized, but it kind of. But it wasn't. But we had fun. This was fun. I like this. Yeah. This is fun. Okay, so that's it for this week. Bye.